The media paints him as a privileged billionaire villain. But no one talks about when Elon Musk was broke, building everything from scratch. They hate the man, but they ignore the story. Hear it from him.
You know, I came to North America when I was 17, just by myself, and I had like a few $1,000s in Canadian dollars. I landed in Montreal. My mom's uncle lived in Montreal, and my mom says, oh, I just got a letter back from my uncle, and he's in Minnesota or something. So I'm like, oh, okay, I don't know what to do now. I just stayed in a youth hostel and like bought a bus ticket across Canada, and I worked in various like odd jobs and stuff. Worked in my mom's cousin's wheat farm, worked in the lumber mill, chainsawed logs, did various odd jobs, and then went to college in Canada for a couple of years. I paid my own way through college, by the way, and then I applied to the University of Pennsylvania. Didn't think I'd be able to go because tuition is really high, but they gave me a scholarship and loans and stuff, so I was able to go there. I graduated with about $100,000 in student debt. I was going to do grad studies at Stanford and decided to put that on hold to try starting an internet company. Actually, I tried to get a job at Netscape. I'd sent my resume and didn't get a response, so I was like, okay, there are only a few internet companies. I guess if I want to do something on the internet, I've got to start my own company. I ended up writing the first maps and directions on the internet. I wrote it personally on a puny computer, so the code had to be super tight. That company ended up getting bought by Compaq for about $300 million, and I owned 7% of the company, so I got like $20 million from that. Put most of it into X.com, which merged with Confinity to create PayPal, and then I got about $180 million from that, and I put all of that into SpaceX, Tesla, and SolarCity, and then SpaceX and Tesla ended up being valuable, and that's where I am.
Now you know the real story. If you think the media's been lying, hit like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to get the real story every time.